Hi. Yeah, my glasses are broken. Somebody, when I was out of work, I put them on, I've been putting them no longer in my pocket because when I was massaging, they kept moving around and in my pocket and getting smushed when I would like bend down and massage people, because I get on my knee and I massage people's like hands and arms rather than stand sometimes. So, and that's what I just like doing. But yeah, did that, and well, I just got worried thinking, oh, you know, they're gonna break, so I'd rather take them off. So I've been doing that for like maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3, or at least 2.5 or something like that. And it's actually been really nice because I have them outside of the room, so they're not inside of the room. And you know, I'm just, you know, I take them off after I get the person in the room, my client. Then once they're in the room and everything, and I'm ready, I knock to see if they're ready. If they are, then I go ahead and just, you know, do my thing, massage where the areas that are affecting them, do my best, and just kind of go on with my day, you know. And when I leave the room, I wash my hands, I pick up my glasses, put them on my face, and continue on with my day and all that. But apparently when I was having my last massage of the day, and it was a giant group massage of like 5 or 6 women, I think, and or maybe 1 male and then like 5 women. It was a huge group, the biggest I've ever seen. We took them all into their individual rooms and, you know, like started working on them. And I took my client, who was really sweet, to my room that I had all set up for her. And I just, you know, whew, sorry, that always gets me. But anyways, I got my room set up for her, and I did that and got all prepared. And I had put my glasses on this little small table that we had, and just set them aside, so, you know, they're away from the room, but on this area, and it has a small computer and stuff, which we use to check our schedule to see if our clients are already here, so then we have to hurry up with the changeover and all that. Or if not, if we have like a new client that, you know, just scheduled for today, then at least we know that. And then, you know, like I said, if we don't, then we just go ahead and we just like, okay, we have time to kill until we get a client. So just, you know, doing that. But yeah, I mean, really not much else to it except for just doing that kind of stuff. And so but anywho, long story short, someone freaking, when I was working on my last client of the night, they decided, you know, oh hey, I guess to either move my glasses or something. But they, they moved them. And when I decided to see, where they were and look for them, because they weren't in their spot, I saw they were on the other side of the table. And then when I picked them up and unfolded them and put them on my face, then it was like screwanka and like this. And I was like, what in the world? And then I saw this piece fall down. I grabbed it, and it was the part of my glasses. It was the part that goes right, behind your ear and keeps them on your face straight. I don't know what they call it, so sorry that I am not aware of that. But, it was that part, and that was gone. It was completely gone. And from, like, the frames itself, And it was a huge shock because I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the world? Why is this not attached? And I'm like, someone had to have broken them because they were perfectly fine when they were on my face. And I looked, and the woman who also took one of the people that were in this huge group, she looked at them. She goes, oh, I have glasses too. Let me see. Maybe it was a screw. And she goes, oh, I think maybe it was a screw. And then she looked closer and she goes, oh, no, it wasn't. She goes, oh my gosh, yeah, they're broken. It's not. And she's like, oh my gosh. And I said, someone broke them and didn't bother to write a note. There's a pen and paper right here. And no one decided to write a note of any kind or say anything or nothing of that sort. They just broke it, moved them into a different place, and then, just didn't do anything. And here am I, just like trying my best to, just go on about my day and all that. And this freaking person just decided to, not give a crap. I guess sit on them or something. But they were in a different place and they were broken. And I'm like, oh, cool. Alright, person in front of me, are you retarded? Like, it's 65. I don't know why you're going like 60. Anyways, anyhow, so not too happy about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just maybe write something on the thing and just say, hey, yesterday, this happened, and don't know who you are, but just wanted to let you know that my glasses are completely broken, and if you are the person who did it, please just private message me. That way we can talk about it, and I want to at least know what happened to it, because they are broken, and they weren't broken when I took them off my face, and I know that because I didn't have an issue with them before. And they shouldn't have been, messed with. If you were just moving them from one place to another, that's different. But these weren't just moved. They were broken and then moved. And I don't know if someone accidentally sat on them or anything like that, but, da-da-da. Anyways, long story short, I just want to freaking know who did it. I think that person should, try and freaking pay me for a new pair, but that's expensive, and I doubt, anyone is gonna go ahead and do that and be like, yeah, I'll totally, paint for your $200 and something glasses. No one's gonna freaking do that. It's not to be rude, but it's come on. Who the hell wants to pay, over, $200 for, a pair of glasses? But anyways, like I was saying, you know, I just have to deal with this. And then tomorrow I'm going with my mom to get me a brand new pair. And also we're going to just, you know, get my eyes done and everything and just try and do all that. I'm going to have to dip into my savings, which I'm not looking forward to, but, you know, gotta, like, take care of yourself. And I'll have to just, you know, do something like that. But my mom was like, we can't keep footing the bill. And I'm like, I didn't ask for you to foot the bill. I'm like, just trying to, like, let you know that this happened. So it's like, I'm going to have to, like, go to these things. I'm going to have to, like, do this. Also, I borrowed their car. So it's like, I'm going to need to borrow the car today. Or whatnot. But anyways, yeah, I have my hair in a cute little half up, half down, so I'm just so edgy. Fuck off. Anyways, as I was saying though, got a pimple there. Got a lot of things going on. I'm a mess. So I tried driving with these like this all night, and then they easily fall off my face and crap. So I'm gonna have to greet my clients without my glasses. Just be like, hi, hey, and then just put them back on when I need them. Cause who wants to be like, hi, hello, like, no, I'm not gonna be able to see you, not very well, and that's just how it's gonna have to go. But like I said, oh. But like I said, it's just, you know, kind of how yesterday went, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it today. And then tomorrow I have stuff I gotta do, like gotta wake up early enough and like get ready, because we're taking, you know, Katie to work, and then taking my nephew to his preschool, and then gonna go to the eye doctor at Walmart, and then after going there, then we're gonna head over to sorry, I actually kind of want to show you something, so let me just finish this real quick. So after heading there, then, you know, I have to go pick up my sister Corey and stuff, and then after all that, I'm gonna, you know, anyways, I'm just gonna I'm gonna massage a friend and stuff like that. So that's what I kind of have planned, and I'm just gonna have to like figure out stuff to do. But yeah, I'm planning on just getting contacts, and I'll wear those to work, and then I'll have glasses. My mom's gonna make the little beaded stuff that, you know, takes care of that part. Cause I'll wear my glasses for when you know, when I'm done with work and stuff, because in the meantime, then I can just have them on for work, and then when I'm done with work, done for the day, I can take them out and then put my glasses on for when I go home, you know. But yeah, so I told my family about the whole situation about covering your shift bullshit that happened, and I told them that I even told my boss, I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be able to come in. There's no way possible. It's not going to happen. Like, so I let him know like over a month in advance about it. And he saw it because I was waiting for him to respond. And I looked and he saw it but did not respond. And I'm like, oh, so he wants to either try and talk in person or he's going to try and find someone to cover for me. But I'm just like, dude, it's not going to work. Because this other girl, Allie, you know her. I told you about her. And you've kind of talked to her and stuff. She has to take the front runner, which also doesn't go on the same day. Because it goes for tracks and front runner. And then the buses only go up to the mountains for skiing. So she as well is going to have to get it covered if that's what he's going to start doing and actually mean it. And so he has two females who, one's working a morning shift to like mid-afternoon or like, you know, around the afternoon, and then from 3:30 afternoon, you know, to like 9:30 at night, he has to go and find somebody to cover for those shifts if he's so worried about it happening. So it depends on if people on that day are willing to take an extra shift and work 6 days 1 week or something. But if it doesn't happen, I'm like, I don't know if he'll make me quit or he'll just fire me or whatever. But if that's the case, then, you know, I'm just going to make sure that I take screenshots of it and just show people, because if people want to know, I don't mind showing them and just be like, I told him in advance. Like, I can even show you right here. It has it for it. Okay? So,
the Red Line train to University Medical is scheduled to depart in 15 minutes. Please walk your bicycle while on the station platform and follow posted bicycle rules.
Okay. So, this is what it is for Thanksgiving, which is happening next week on Thursday, which I don't have work on Thursday, thank heavens. And he also doesn't have anything for Thanksgiving Day. It's shut down. So it says Thanksgiving Day. Sorry, it's really dirty. Thursday, November 28th, 2019. Bus, ski service only. Tracks and streetcar, no service. Front runner, no service. Day after Thanksgiving, everything's good. Christmas Eve, everything's fine. Christmas Day is Wednesday, December 25th, 2019. Bus, ski service only. Tracks and streetcar, no service. Front runner, no service. New Year's Eve, Tuesday, December 31st, 2019. Everything's good for everything. Then it says 2020. This may be a little bit harder to see. 2020, New Year's Day, Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. Bus, ski service only. Tracks and streetcar, no service. Front runner, no service. And that was the same for 2019 on January 1st of the new year. And it's like that for the track services. So, no matter what, those days are unavailable. And so because I use this as my form of transportation, I will not be able to, you know, come in on those days. So, that is just something that, you know, people just have to understand. Workplaces have to understand. Whatever your form of transportation is, they gotta be able to be flexible with you. Now, I understand that having two people who aren't going to be available on the 1st of January when you're starting your new, rule, even though it is completely ridiculous, and that ends up causing it so people do not take vacations. Because, no offense, if people don't want to take someone's shift, they're not gonna take it. Because if you don't have someone to cover for you, you don't get to take it off. That's just how it goes in the business. If someone doesn't want to cover for you when you need to be covered because you're expected to be somewhere, you don't have it covered, you get in trouble. I mean, or the place has to be able to be fine having like a man down, you know, like not in like dead, but you know what I mean, like having one person less and one less person, gosh, and not being able to, you know, do that. But as I was saying though, it's just, I told him he saw it. So I'm taking photos as well because I'm going to show proof. And, you know, that's what I'm going to do. But, I mean, I even was thinking when I was talking to my mom today, I'm thinking in my head because this other guy, he was working for a chiropractor and stuff. He's making nice money though. But he doesn't like it because it's not like he kind of gets to do what he wants so much. The chiropractor's like, work this area and that's it. And so I may go to a chiropractor. I may just like decide to just do that and be like, screw it, I'll do that to make some nice money. But I may also just not listen to him, and I'll just like talk to him and just be like, they actually need a lot more than that, and I need to work these areas in order to help. So this would be a better option. Now, if they are not willing to work with me, then, you know, I'll have to be, you know, get very professional and kind about it and just be like, well, okay. And find a new place and then just let them know, hey, I'm giving you this. Because you should not work for a place where you do not feel you're being respected or listened to. And that isn't going to be working for you. Like, you want to be at a place where you are going to be able to be benefited. That you are going to be able to reach where you want to reach, you know? And so it's not bad that you are able to, that you change places, but I understand you gotta be smart about it. But I was just telling my family, I'm like, I'm not going to have this kind of BS stuff though, because it's getting more ridiculous. Because I was even told before that he used to have it where you could control your schedule, where you were allowed to, you know, you had your set schedule, but you were able to block it out. And if you only had one thing for the day, then you just came in for that one appointment. You didn't have to come in like, so if I had something at 7 o'clock at night and it was just an hour massage, that's all I had, I was allowed to just come in at that time for that one massage, and I didn't have to come in at 3:30 because that's all I had for the day. And if nothing changed, if I didn't get anything at the beginning or nothing like that, you know, I was allowed to come in at that time. Then, you know, and you were allowed to block off areas so you can get stuff filled up and kind of be able to have like a full schedule. So you're booked, you know, stuff like that. But he does it by seniority and things of that kind of thing. And, you know, he has it in that way. So it goes by the senior therapist, and then, you know, you're all the way dead last. But what I like, though, is that at Hand and Stone, they had it where they're like, we do it by seniority because, you know, they worked for many years or they have a lot of education, you know, and all that. Then, you know, they definitely deserve to get it first. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with that. But what they had said was, that's different than Massage Center, is that they have it that no matter what, they will still make sure that everybody if they can, they make sure that everybody still has like the same amount of clients for the day, that no one is going to be left out. And they're like, so if a senior therapist has 3 and this other person, like if it was you and you only had 1 or 2, then we would send those clients to you. And if everybody else had the same amount, 3, then we just go like that. But we'll go down the line, you know, and we try to make sure that we do that. We don't skip people or nothing like that, which I really appreciated, because I'm fine with the seniority thing, but I also would like you to try and be like, Give me a second. I'll read you what he just decided to text me. Oh, he said, thanks for letting me know. I'm thinking of closing on January 1st. Oh, okay. I just put okay. So probably heard it from Allie as well, and just thinking, I'm not going to have enough people. Because he actually doesn't have a lot of people on that day. Not in the morning, not in the evening. So if he closes for that day, that's fine. I mean, gives me 3 days off. But I'm just saying, I mean, he said thinking though, so that's not definite. But I hope he does, no offense, because it's like people who have that form of transportation aren't going to be able to come. But the thing is, he saw it early in the morning and he didn't decide to text me until late in the afternoon. I mean, anyways, let me just quickly show you kind of the weather today. It is very cloudy, it's cold, and yeah, there's barely any break you see in the sky of, like, you know, the actual sky. It's not much, but I heard that next week we're supposed to be getting snow, but I heard it was supposed to be this week, so who knows when it's gonna happen. But no matter what, it's actually been kind of crazy because we had snow for like a few days and then nothing, and then it's like we've been able to really enjoy fall altogether as like a season. So now it's all gonna be left up to winter. We'll have to see how that goes and all that. But anyways, I know this is really long, but I'm just saying that it's been crazy, and I even told I'm gonna start looking into another place, and I'm gonna try and find another place, and I may end up cutting my time at massage center short and working only like Saturday and Sundays there, and just maybe spending the rest of the time maybe trying to do something else. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna try and get massaged at places I'm gonna want to get hired by. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to go ahead and work there. I'll still like get an interview and get a feel for the place, but I do have some places in mind, but like I said, I may work for a chiropractor for a while. I may work for a regular spa place. I don't know, but yeah, it's just busy time trying to figure stuff out. It's hard because I feel like my time is going to be running out soon. Like, not too soon, but who knows what may happen. But I have a feeling it's not really soon. But like I said, if I don't, by the time the camping trip happens, if I don't have anyone willing to cover shifts for me, because who wants to work 7 or 6 days a week? No, nobody. 5 is even too much. Like, even Allie, she said 5 is too much for her, but she's doing it because her family is like begging for them, and so she's kind of doing it. But she wants to work 4 days. Don't blame her, because honestly, working 4 days is lovely, and then having 3 days off to just relax, and at least 2 of those days in a row, oh, it's a beaut. But yeah, I definitely I understand. Like, I know my body well enough where it's like I'll work 4 long days I don't mind doing that. I will be fine working like 4 9-hour shifts as long as you give me a lunch break, and I'll do that. Or even if it's a 10-hour shift or something like that, I have no problem going ahead and doing that. But I will definitely not have it where people, try to make me work like so many days. Now, if all I end up doing is only getting 4 days and not super long shifts, if I can have longer than 6 and like a morning shift, I don't mind. Like, I could have it where I have like a morning shift on one day, then 2 like morning shifts, and then a night shift. Or I mean like a morning, night, morning, or however it may be. Morning, night, who cares? I'm just saying that if I can just have like, the shifts that work best for me, then that will be great. That's why I want to work at Gardner Village, because they opened from 10 in the morning, and then the latest they close is like, I believe 8 at night or something like that. So they have on some days, there's like, I think 1 or 2 days that close at 6. I think it's one day it closes at 6, and then there's some that close at 7 and others at 8. But they're not open on Sundays, so I could always work somewhere else on a Sunday. Do something like that. But at least I have, I have that going for me. So I can, if I have to work 2 jobs, then I only work 2 days at each job, or at each massage place. That's fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't mind doing that, as long as I'm able to go and be able to do it. I don't mind. But it does suck, because this one lady who's an independent contractor, like, she did want me, and I'm like, oh, darn it. And I'm like, crap. Because if it wasn't independent contracting, I would definitely work for her. The place had an infrared room. It was really cool. But anyways, long story short, it's just, I have a lot going on. A lot of things I gotta decide. But yeah, sorry it's such a long video, but a lot to tell you.